Yo, you gotta believe to achieve if you handle your business for self. Yo, you gotta believe to achieve to handle business for your YOLO, homie, go all out, no doubt. You know what the hell I'm talking about. Yo, what's up? It's Life in America, the Captain Vegas Show. We're here with a Tip Rock and the Black. Sean Kern, Ding Ding, Fresh Blood, y'all know why. Nothing compares to you. That was Sinead O'Connor's biggest hit. Okay. Sinead O'Connor would have never had that hit unless Prince wrote the song but chose not to release it. It was in his catalog, he wrote it. Sinead O'Connor went through the catalog and said, fuck it, this is my hit, and the bitch just took off like firecracker, pow. Great, everything is going great. Then the bitch get on Saturday Night Live and tears a picture of the Pope. And then everything goes superstardom. The bitch already had like the biggest song ever. Now, a little background about Sinead O'Connor. Sinead O'Connor's from Ireland.
Can you tell by the name?
Yeah, you tell.
That's the most Irish name.
Yeah. Do you know about Ireland?
They were the slaves of England.
No, nigga. Irish people, the IRA are terrorists. Yeah. So basically, it's the Catholics versus the Protestants, and they have no problem blowing each other's nuts off. So when she did that, it's like, bitch, like I'm with
like Tupac.
I'm with the Protestants. Fucking Catholics. Ireland. And at this time, they still was doing IRA bullshit, right? Blowing shit up. And now she's dead. Rest in peace. Yeah, the other guy, Tony Bennett, old motherfucker, he died in 98.
Really? Wow.
Mafia, hey,
The image fits, yeah.
Like Frank
Sinatra. He's a gentleman.
What do you think about Sinead O'Connor and Tony Bennett?
I don't know either of these people. I heard that song before, Nothing Compares to You. Rest in peace to both of them.
Rest in peace. What about you, Sean?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but why did she rip the picture of the Pope up?
Because she wanted to be controversial.
Oh, okay.
So basically it's a commercial act or like a career act.
It was a controversial move.
Go viral, basically. You want to go viral back in the day.
Exactly.
That was the going viral back in the day.
Going viral.
Getting the people going. That's what you got to do. That's why we're talking about her now.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much the nail in the head. What about you, Sean? What you think about Sinead O'Connor and Tony Bennett?
They both got the people going. One a gentleman, the other one wild.
And
they both got the people going. So they were good entertainers. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. What about you, Dini?
So I actually did a little research. It looks like she committed suicide.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but it's really sad because she recently, I think maybe a year or two ago, lost her 17-year-old son to suicide too. So her son was on suicidal watch. So the people from the hospital was supposed to watch him, but the kid escaped and they couldn't find him for like a day or two. And then when they found him, he's already dead. He committed suicide. So
they both committed suicide.
Yeah. So it's really, really sad. It's going to be hard to deal with that for the rest of your life, thinking that because she at the time she posted like a couple Twitters saying that she blames herself and she wants to follow her son's step, but they they took her to a mental hospital and like calmed her down for a little while, but I think the things have resurfaced for her, so it's kind of hard for her to deal with, I guess.
It's strange, like, you look at a guy like Tony Bennett, right? He is ideal at the time. He did everything. He went to war. He was in the military. He came back, and then he just followed the Italian American. Well, I would say the New York Italian American image of being like a mafia dude, which is kind of like a stereotype. Because they created that
stereotype. It's real.
They created the stereotype from the movie The Godfather. Yeah. So when you have guys like that, like, hey, we're mobbed up, and the pinky ring, the suits.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
You look at Italian Americans today, and they kind of reject that image. They don't want.
Not all of them.
They don't want to be mafia spaghetti people. Right. And it's just. And the last thing he did that was big was with Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
He did something with Lady Gaga would do it, and she was real flirtatious with him. I was like, wow, Tony didn't give a shit. He was like, bitch, I'll take a Viagra or whatever. pop 3 or 4 of these Viagra's and get to singing. Fly me to the moon. And she over there, Lady Gaga. And
She's Italian also.
There you go. There you go.
Italian connection.
There you go. There you go.
Passing it down to generation.
Generation to generation. Yeah, I mean, Tony Bennett, man, superstar in his own right. And Sinead O'Connor, like, it was right around the time they had the movie Crime, and it was all dealing with the IRA stuff. And, you know, we kind of overlooked the fact that the Irish are really blowing each other's nuts off, you know. They don't really want to go back and rehash that part of history because, you know, history is written by the victors. And you got a bunch of Italian Americans in America, so you don't want to be like, yeah, well, in Ireland, where the Guinness is, they was blowing each other up. But it's true, you know, it was all the way up into the 80s, you know, early 90s, I would say. Probably still to this day, they harbor animosity towards one another. This Life in America. Rest in peace, Sinead O'Connor. Tony Bennett.
Cause only suckers gonna go for self needs you, so go for self. Hey, yo, cause only suckers gonna go for self, just feeling myself.